Hi, hello, and welcome. Have you ever come across a game that immediately grabbed your attention? Something in the way that it looked, the sound, the concept, the character designs. Something just draws you in. I want to talk about a game that did just that for me. I had no idea it existed until recently, and I just had to give it a try. What immediately gripped me with this game were the visuals and the presentation. The game looks like a cartoon. The line work, the color usage, the animations, the interesting 2D/3D hybrid environments. This was definitely my cup of tea. What I found was more than just nice visuals. Sit back, make sure your controllers are charged, and let's talk about a little game named Thank Goodness You're Here. Let's start with what could be viewed as downsides. I do have some little nitpicks, such as some loading times take a bit longer than expected or the game crashing on me once, but as I said, those are nitpicks. The only thing really that could deter people from trying the game is the pricing. The game launched with $20 price tag, and some may view this as a little steep for the game itself. This would be an afterthought if the game wasn't as short as it is. It took me just a few hours to complete the game and to get a platinum trophy. I picked the game up on sale for about $5 less, but the value here is in the eye of the beholder. For me, that $15 price tag was just fine. The other thing that could be seen as a negative is the gameplay itself, so let me clear up what this game is. The developers have labeled it as a slapformer, but I'd more label it as a slap narrative. There's very little platforming, though there is some, but this game is largely about the dialogue and the interactions between characters. Now, let's talk about what I love about this game. The story is simple. You're a man of very small stature, and you've been given the task to help spruce up the town of Barnsworth to make it marketable, a rural place where the people need help at every turn. How do you help the town? By slapping and pushing to get requests done. That's it. But honestly, that's all that's needed, since the shining stars here are the interactions and short stories told. What makes this game so endearing is the presentation. As stated before, and from the footage you're watching now, the game looks like an interactive cartoon. But what's more is that every character has voice acting along with wonderful animations. Even further, at the start of the game, the player is asked, Atha from Tarn. This is such a neat little detail. You can listen to the game in a native dialect if you like. The developers really did an amazing job giving life to all the people of Barnsworth, and this attention to detail drew me into the world. Every voice, every sound effect, all the ambient sounds, these are wonderfully done.
Ah, I've dropped it. That's okay. I've got another. Ah, I've dropped it again. It's alright. I've got some more inside. Back in a mo.
I mean, hearing the slaps from your character just has a feeling attached to it, a vibe.
Hey! Whoa! Once more with vigor!
To add on to the audio quality, the music in the game is of equal quality and perfectly fits the mood and environment of the game. Whether mowing a section of a park,
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
sliding across the ground with a huge slab of butter, or falling underground and speaking to worms and moles, the music matches the mood throughout. The visual style and audio quality drew me in, but what truly surprised me and kept me going was the humor. This game has British humor through and through, and boy is it raunchy. I found myself cackling at times. At certain points in some of the stories, I literally out loud asked myself, what the hell am I playing?
Oh, thank goodness you're here. I've been sucking this pipe all morning. I haven't got a drop out of it.
That is a fine statement. My wife could learn a thing or two.
Yeah, look at that. A fishy feast for the eyes.
Not that one, Hug.
Reggie, wife could learn a thing or two.
See, that was only a small offering of what the game has to offer. Some of the jokes went over my head simply because I just didn't get the references, but most of them absolutely slayed me. This mixture of outstanding presentation and incredible humor did something for me. You see, video games walk a fine line between art and product. The creators want to make money to help the studio continue on and hopefully pay employees reasonable wages for their work, but also should be able to create the game they want to. It is clear to see that this game is a work of love for the genre, and much like your favorite streamer or YouTuber, if they're having a good time with something, you can't help but have some of that rub off on you. This game doesn't take itself too seriously and simply presents a wonderfully crafted piece of entertainment. Sure, the humor won't be for everyone, but the sheer level of enthusiasm and care that was put into making this game might be enough to sway those of you who don't care about this type of game. I recommend this game, if for nothing else but to experience a game that the developers wanted to make with their creativity. Hopefully you found this video to be of some help in perhaps purchasing this game. I love this game. I know it won't be for everybody, but there's something just genuine about it that really shines through in this game, in knowing that these developers, this team, made something that they really wanted to make. Have you played this game? Are you looking to get this game? Let me know in the comments below. I appreciate your time, and as always, until next time, bye.